Leading the show in the commentary box, extraordinaire stand-in commentator for today. I'm joined by Grant Robinson, the sports operation manager for Touch NZ, ex-New Zealand Open mixed player and current world champion for the New Zealand 40s men's at the World Cup 2019. That's what it was. Let's get it right, because we're holding most of these kids out here. How are you feeling today, mate? And you want to talk us through a couple of these teams we got here today, Canterbury versus Taranaki.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. Thanks for the intro, Georgie. Co-40 men's world champs as well. Canterbury, this is their first game of the day and straight onto the finals field, so somebody obviously did the right things to get them on there. There'll be a little bit of nerves, but definitely a lot of these players have come through the grades together. This coaching and management crew have also brought them through from the 12s to the 14s to 16s, so a lot of the synergies I expect should be there, but it's just where they can get through the nerves as well and put on a really good performance to start their day.
Oh, nice work, Grant, and thank you for that insight to Canterbury, a man from Canterbury himself. There are many years there, but looking on the screen right now, working on the screen from left to right, we have Taranaki winning the paper, scissors, rock with a tap-off move, the backdoor sweep. A nice hard push, breaking any momentum on attack. A couple of touches left up their sleeve for Taranaki. Just drawing out the defence, trying to pull up two, getting them on the 7 metre. Nice work from Canterbury. The Canterbury coach will be very happy with what they're seeing out there at the moment. Speaking of the coaching staff, some legends within the game, Summer Tekahu, Tessa Tekahu and Anita Boyd, mate. That's some intel right there, Grant. Talk us through these coaches before we get into this game.
Yeah, it's one of the benefits, I guess, of some of the players, current and past, that are now coming through with their own children into the game. So it's awesome to see them giving back whilst they're still trying to go through their playing careers as well. These three have been pretty awesome, going from the 12s through the 14s to the 16s, and bringing these young girls through now into their first big national tournament.
Yeah, great work, and good to see these young ladies. And if you don't know, these are ladies that have been present in the New Zealand systems over many years, had many showdowns with Australia. So great experience, great nous, great touch IQ and experience within the game. So these young ladies are very, very lucky to have these ladies here today. Looking on this Canterbury list here, there's a couple of names that stand out. Number 6, Grant. We got a number 9, Seabeck, and number 7, Williams. I've been told to watch out for those three ladies today in the Canterbury front. And in Taranaki, some names that were mentioned were number 2, Ward, number 4, Lee, and number 11, Meads. So we may hear a lot more of them throughout the halves, and actually we might hear from a few of the other players that stand up, because it's the big show. They're on the finals field, and it's live streamed to you today for game number 4.
Yeah, and great to see, following on from that coach, is also in Taranaki, being coached there by Doug Ratahi, which is one of our old playmates from the 2013 Super Trans Tasman that we might have done, Georgie, too. So good to see Dougie here as well, giving back into this young Taranaki girls team too.
Yeah, and it's a surprise to see him here anyway. I think they let him out of Taranaki. He might have had to get a very special pass. Congratulations to Dougie and his lovely lady on their new birth of their baby, and he's here doing the mahi with the young ladies today. So hopefully they can put on a nice victory for the Taranaki whānau back there, and the new recruit that will potentially be a Taranaki rep in the future.
Yeah, as we saw, a nice little flow on there from Taranaki, almost got the scoop through on the finish. Canterbury will now have to work pretty hard to get over to their box, get a good subset, good movement forward there. Nice drive and getting over the halfway, looking to finish off on the back end here, back through, just latching onto the link, looking to get a 3-3. Well, we didn't quite get that. Turnover there, didn't quite get the finish that they'll be looking for, but Taranaki now let off the hook a little bit. They'll be looking to get a nice transition through and come off the back end to put some pressure on the Canterbury defence here.
Yeah, good work by Canterbury. They may have dropped the ball, but they got in the right end of the field. Here's Taranaki using their touch as well in the right end of the field. Let's see if they can get something on the back end of this. Maybe 1 or 2 touches left. It's been end-to-end stuff for the first 3 or 4 minutes of this game. No one's given an inch, and no one has taken a mile yet because it's been some really good touch. But talking about good touch, we're very fortunate today to have 2 leading people from the southern area. We've also got Jared Powell, the powerhouse, the general manager for Otago Touch, in the box with us. He may be good with the management stuff, but he's also good on the field. Played open mix for Otago, but at the World Cup played for South Africa. My friend, good to have you here today.
Oh, it's good to be here, George. Thanks for that intro. I've just been enjoying watching this. This has been such a high-paced game. I think Canterbury could have got in there. The refs are having a look, and number 11 there getting in, getting the play offsides in that nice big 7 that they now have.
Oh, with the Bunnings warehouse replay here, Canterbury hot on attack with a sweeping play from the right to left. A nice slide dive. There was a touch and a ball down. It was just like, what are you going to decide on that one? But it is a touchdown there. Holly Thomas was right on the spot with that one, awarding the touchdown, making it 1-0 Canterbury.
Yeah, as we see Taranaki now looking to fight back straight away. Just caught in the dummy half, but referee well controlled there. Did make the player notified they were offside, so no play through. Got another set right on that 7-metre line for Taranaki. It'd be great to see what attacking play they've got set up here. Just working into the middle, little quickie off the middle, trying to catch him off. Good dive on the line. Nice defence there by Canterbury, so they're holding tight at the moment, but still touches up the sleeve for Taranaki here. Drawing the defence right out on that 7-metre. Plenty of room to move now. Short pass, still alive. And we get a cut in from number 12, Taranaki, Tiana Kensington, to get Taranaki back on the board.
Great work there, and they were just taking their time, setting up, pulling out the right people. Nice dump on the 7, which gave a few options. How did she pull herself out of that touch? Looking for an extra player, and well received by Kensington, just being the man with a female of the moment, scoring a touchdown there. Beautiful play, touchdown. So let's take that to 1 apiece.
Lovely spin and twirl there. Let's see if Canterbury can get into some flow off the tap-off, coming around in the sweep from the wing there. And they've been shut down. I have to reset, work out what the defense are doing. I've gone for a crossover play. Release, good lift from the, great lift from the wing, but too early, says the ref. Offsides, recount.
Yeah, Peter Larson, man of the moment, right there, seeing everything. Their communication is really good. I can hear them from here actually, calling their wings and links onside. So they've got no excuses to be on or off because it's a good trio we have on the field today. Nice sweep play, dumping right on the 7, making it hard to defend, getting back onside. Good footwork by Taranaki, making that 7 metres to the try line.
Star Wars Smith on the ball. Setting up for a quickie on the link. On the middle. Ooh, and big touch. Let's see if Taranaki can turn a drive into attack.
Yeah, nice set there by Canterbury. They're definitely looking to have more of a running play than the quickie and dive plays, and that's sort of what they've been setting up for from what I'm seeing. So I'm sure that will carry on and trying to break down that defence with that running. It's definitely the abilities they had to score that first one, but just the connections there to get a quick, nice, strong dump and split to move. As Taranaki come through down, scooping through on the last, I think, options there, right to the 7. So a good, strong set. Be fairly happy with that. Didn't concede an early turnover, and now put all the pressure on Canterbury to try and come away from the line.
Yeah, it's good to see Soul battle at the moment. It's end-to-end, coast-to-coast, and nice transition here. Canterbury taking it to the box, and look at that. Fresh players on, a little bit extra, or not enough, on that pass, which just found some space. Taranaki in the right end of the paddock with 6 touches to please the fans.
Taranaki definitely looking to run from half. I think that's where they feel their strength is. A lot of athleticism in the team, just driving in. We've got number 5 here setting up for herself to get on the end of this. And there's the pick. Louise Blyde.
Yeah, she's had a couple of runs from dummy half early that I've seen, and just starting to obviously look to be in that playmaker role in and around there. Likes to get the ball in hand and try to set up the players working off her as they just stretch the ball out a little bit. Back into Blyde here, looking to put some pace on. Good defence by Canterbury and get the turnover, and they'll be looking for a strong set to complete off the back end and get down to the far end for this set. Good work in their transition again. Nice work to the sub box. Great meters through here now.
Great driving.
Really sets them up for an opportunity. They'll be looking to bring it back through the middle into Isabella Grant with the ball in hand. She'll be looking to get the ball in hand like her dad and mum. Nice play back in the short side. Opens up for Canterbury and they dot down for their second one.
Yeah, great touchdown there. Canterbury very happy with the efforts there. Bunnings Warehouse replay. Look at the momentum going through the field. That's where it all come from. On the back end, it's easy for anyone to scoop, but she's a really good playmaker there. Good touchdown to Canterbury, number 12, with a beautiful sweep scoop. We said it before, Kensington doing a great job, and I think it was feeding off to Simpson. Would I be correct or wrong? Oh, on the wrong side, and that was Anne McGregor. Apologies to Canterbury there.
And Taranaki be looking to try and hit back like they did last time. Straight off the scoop again. Goes the short side. Lost the mirror, which was good. And Taranaki hit back with a nice little attacking play there on the short side.
Great scoop from Simpson.
So definitely getting the benefits of that scooping game, as was brought up earlier on. Number 8, Keely Simpson, looks to offload through to Tiana Kensington. So Georgie was just probably playing into the future there.
Mate, telepathic. I knew it was coming. Sorry, I'll just slow down my commentary, guys. I'm just about 10 seconds ahead of myself. So back to the game here. Canterbury have the ball, and I'll just work with the time frame that we're living in.
So time is going real quick here. We're leading in just under 5 minutes now until half time. 2-2 is the score between Canterbury and Taranaki. Looking to pick up a sweep play. Early sweep comes around in short. Just mishandles the ball there and gets a turnover, but that's one of the key players I think we'll be looking to see from Canterbury in the second half to get that running game going and really put Taranaki under pressure here. Nice defence to get one back. Canterbury really pushed up hard, which is great to see in that zone. Often we just let them roll back a little bit, so it was great to see Canterbury's defence pushing up there.
Good work, and once again, good teamwork by the referee, seeing a forward pass in that one. Justine Martini-Louis, no stranger to these finals field, putting out a good show out there with her trio on the field at the moment.
Good quick play here as we see Isabella Grant back on the ball, working, looks like in tandem with Georgia Sim once again, so probably one of the key groupings that we'll have in here, as we see number 9 Manisha Seebeck just looking to call the ball in as well. Little quickie play with Sim, looking on the inside, goes outside, has a dive at the defence. Good defence by Taranaki. We'll be looking to set up back to Isabella Grant, looking for the early sweep. Seebeck comes round on the sweep. We've seen that many times from Ben Seebeck, her dad, so it's not uncommon for them to run that play. Draws a penalty, and that's the second one, I believe, on Taranaki in the set, so one more and they will be putting someone to the side.
I really like that call from the ref because they sucked all the way back that they were 1 metre off the line for that strike dump. Oh, good touch there. A little bit of a knock there, but putting her body on the line for the team. That Hannah Lee, she seems to have rubbed it off.
Yeah, not much to it, but she can take a hit, my friend. Took it for the team, stopped the touchdown. Here we go, Grant takes a breather, puts the fresh recruits on there. Seebeck putting the dump down, looking around the back.
Yeah, just got caught up there, tried to look for the inside ball, but good defence by Taranaki, had that nullified. Might have had a touch or two up their sleeves, but definitely putting the pressure on that Taranaki defence with the Canterbury team. As we see them just now, Taranaki working through the middle of the field, looking to get over halfway to have a dump strike. Draws, no penalty goes against them, I think just off the mark potentially there. So well picked up. Referees are right on song today and gives Canterbury another chance as we head just under 2 minutes left before the half-time hooter.
Taranaki have a real good scooping game, so they really want to clean that up and get those strike players on the end of that. If they're going to use that full set, I think they can make Canterbury work really, really hard. But Canterbury doing really well to win that ruck zone, maybe a little bit more physical there and getting in front of the player, which is allowing them a lot of attacking time, as we can see here. Start with Smith with another offload. And call ball down.
Yeah, what I like to see here from Taranaki, they're really good through the field. If they can be a little bit stronger in the ruck, be more dominant there, just like that. And on the back end of these good drives, they just need to pull up 2 so they get a nice flow on for a nice scoop. Everything's going well so far. They must be able to hear me. Oh, just going a little bit backwards, just regrouping. Nice strong in the ruck, and then the power on the end of this one, we could be in for something good. Getting in the back end, this is a beautiful set of 6 from Taranaki. Nice pickup, nice read by Canterbury. Good set, end-to-end touch for Canterbury in Taranaki.
Yeah, much better set, Taranaki, so can be seen to definitely do that and get down the far end. Almost got a nice scoop set off the back, so generally be happy with that, and they'll just look to tidy those things up into the second half. As we see time working down, Canterbury might have another chance if they can get a good strong transition here coming over the halfway. Couple of touches here, good strong touch, just holds them up a little bit there as we get Grant just on the hooter. Referee calls no. That's it. As we roll into half time, good battle going on here. Canterbury, Taranaki, 2-2. What do we think, Jared?
Yeah, definitely 2 different styles of play. Canterbury trying to get some backdoor flows coming on the sweeps and all of that, a little bit more technical, where Taranaki's just got that athleticism, scooping through, making something out of nothing. So like we said, if they can just get over the half, I think they can make Canterbury work really hard here to try and get a win.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right that if they can get down to that all-important 7 metre line and get a scoop off that right on around there, they're going to be very dangerous through that. It's that 7 metre zone for the scoop. Gives so many more options now from what we're seeing. With the new transition into the rules here, and Canterbury will be needing to defend that a little bit stronger, try and push hard through the orange part to stop that flow of momentum as we see the first try coming through during the half. Nice sweep play and dive in, and I think that was Deja Tulia was pretty happy around that one. Taranaki hit almost back with a great spin move, sometimes more seen on the dance floor, Georgie, that I've seen you do once or twice before, but managed to get through untouched. Excellent work there. Managed to pick up her link, chopping nice through to get down. That was 1-1 we saw at this stage. Canterbury coming back through with this part of Isabella Grant and Georgia Sim working together here. Picks on the short side, and nice hold out there by the link. Maya McGregor to drop down. And Taranaki pretty much hit straight back off this one. Nice scooping game showing through again. Picks up her link there in Kensington. And that's taken us through to the 2-2 half-time score. Georgie?
Yeah, I've been really happy what I've seen out here. I'm quite excited about the game that these females have been playing. They're showing skill set, they're showing speed, they're showing physicality, and the referees allowed a lot of physicality in this game. So it may be something that a lot of our spectators might be used to seeing within their social competitions. As you get through the elite systems, probably more so the 18s up, you'll get a lot more physicality. So in the younger grades, it's touch. In this grade, it's probably about more push in these sense, but it's going both ways, and everyone has an understanding they've developed to play the game like that, so they just adjust the referees. I like what I've seen out there from Canterbury. They've already shown that they've got lots in the back pocket when it comes. Their transitions really good through the field, so when they're getting down to the line, they're getting a few more cracks than the Taranaki team. The Taranaki team can work on their transition play and have a nice tidy finish, because that's where they're really explosive with that power scoop, and that's what they'll be looking for in the second half. Let's see if they got something else in the back pocket as well. What do you think, Jared?
Yeah, I think what a great game for anyone who's a neutral watching this. 2-2, 15 minutes to go. Canterbury get to put their strike players on, and we know they've probably practiced this tap-off a few times, so let's see how they set it up.
Good. looking at a nice trick play to sweep on the back door. See Seebeck line up, picks short side options are there. Looking to release to the winger, number 10, Amelia Cow, dots down, and you caught it, Jared Powell. Tap off move wins. We love that one as a coach.
Great tap off, yeah. They set up, they knew where the space was. Yeah, it was great hands and really well done for holding on, making sure that wing commits, and great finish.
How good is this number one, Suru Waya? If I've got that incorrect, please, apologies to you guys, but she's been in everything so far. Great drives, getting in behind on the yardage play, and beautiful finish. Just good skills. I'm guessing she plays the other oval ball codes as well, because it looks like it's transitioning well into this touch field.
Yeah, she's definitely a real talent in there, and obviously alongside Karera Tua Williams, who you saw on the scoop and taking that short side. A couple of the more senior ones starting to step up here and lead this Canterbury team, which I'm sure the coaches have been asking of them, and that just draws those new players in just to feel a little bit more comfortable and get some drive forward, as we're seeing another good transition set from Canterbury, looking to get off the back end. Got Stella Smith on the scoop, looking to go through. Nice pick up and go again. I like to see that from her rather than trying to offload too early. She has got some real pace, so again, they do have that scooping game if they can set up into that platform. But well defended by Taranaki as they come out from here.
And I think if you hold on to the ball, it just makes the defence work that much harder. They've got to come there and chase you. They're going to be unstructured, and then they've got to set themselves up to drive. So I like that point. Like, hold on to the ball, back your pace, and make it really hard for them to defend.
I like what you said, Jared, there. You guys are top coaches. You're backing your provinces and players as well. And it's good to see that you identify the fundamentals there, holding the ball in two hands, out in front. So if you're a base level coach in the fundamental scene, that is some skill set that every player should have. And these women are showing a great job in doing that.
Yeah, once again, the scooping game working for Taranaki. They're almost breaking through. Referee has pulled the penalty, which will now give Taranaki another whole set. Be interesting to see the difference now on the line attack. Will they stay in that scooping game? Looking to run a slow peel, just getting back in that middle. Quickie play, picks up from dummy half, looks on that short side. Mirror defence working well at the moment, but breaks past, I think. All looked good. And a touchdown, the winger comes in to dot down for Taranaki. So that scooping game, as we said, is paying dividends for Taranaki here.
The player that did well in the first half comes back strong in the second half. Hannah Lee picks up from dummy half, holds it in two hands, feeds off into space, and it's a great touchdown for the winger, scoring that one for Taranaki.
Did so well to stay in field there, and what I really liked was she changed the point of attack. They went towards the links and scooped from there instead of staying in the middle the whole time, and I think that's what kind of opened it up for them.
Yep, as we see Canterbury now with some good intensity coming in off there, drawing the penalty, so they'll be happy with that. They'll get a whole set on the line. Here's the potting of Grant and Sim again. So they'll be looking to work this Taranaki defence over. Just drawing them right out onto the 7 metre. Little quickie, picks up, releases to Grant, through to Seebeck. Strong touch there as they've started to run out of room. But plenty of touches up their sleeve.
Yeah, good basics there, like corner shut policy, just covering the corner side. Nothing's happening there with 3 ups. Once again, corner shut going well. Nice systems. Referee just identifying they're not getting back quite on side to his liking. Good set of defence. First penalty Taranaki on the touch. First penalty against Taranaki, with Canterbury getting a repeat set. Just a reminder, if you get 3 penalties on the line, what happens, Grant?
You'll have one of your players will be designated to go off to the side of the field for that set, and gives the advantage to the attacking team, so it will be 6 versus 5 for that.
Jared, like, this is one of the new rules. How are you feeling about it, and how do you think it's going to work down Otago? Are they liking it?
I think it just makes everyone have to defend positivity. Like, you can't do a negative standoff, and it opens up the game. And it's really good because it forces also the refs to communicate. So I think the refs are enjoying that side of it, telling the players, you don't want to give away one more penalty, keep the discipline, and everyone's on the same page. So, and the refs have called it really well in the games I watch, and that is great hands. That is with no space there in the tram lines there, finishing a great try.
Let's have a look at that on the replay, because that yardage set was awesome, which ended up on that scoop quickly. Taranaki really benefiting with the speed on the short side from their scooping at the moment, and with no room to move, dots down in the corner to go up 4-3 Taranaki.
Great hands from Kensington there. Again, just great catch pass and running on the right shoulder of the defender, forcing it to commit, and a try.
As we see Canterbury now again just heading down there, just getting on. We'll have had those couple of instructions from the coaches coming through, bringing a quick scoop on. Back door's coming, but it was a little late. Grant with the ball, looking for the inside, not quite connected there, so that'll be a turnover. Taranaki get off and look to be running once again. If they complete another set, good yards again, as we saw in that last set, just absolutely lapping it up. How good is this? Putting Canterbury under so much pressure here, getting right down, couple of touches up their sleeve, so they will be super happy with this. Stretching that defence again, looking to go in the middle. Here's Blyde again on the scoop. We saw this in the first half early. She's got room to move. Good defence by Canterbury, and that'll be the dummy half turnover. So Canterbury, I think, got out of jail there. That was great intensity by Taranaki.
Yeah, and that's what we were speaking about. That dummy off holding on the ball made the whole Canterbury side quite tired, and you can maybe keep them on this side of the field. Taranaki definitely here to play. Running really, really hard. Great flow on that, and let's see if they can back it up off the next set. Canterbury trying to get some momentum, with the defender up nice and high.
Yeah, Stowers Smith looking to get a little bit more on the ball again. See Taylor Heath picking the short side, hands through. Not quite connected there, but once again they are going to lengthen the field, so they'll be reasonably happy there. But Taranaki, once again, they'll be looking to complete a set like those last couple. The yards they got off that were outstanding, so really playing to their strength at the moment. Canterbury probably just be helpful to push up together. That's a nice touch, just delaying that transition, making it hard for them to get out of that 10-metre line. Spots a gap, breaks through here. Could be on. Good speed by Taranaki, looking to get down the sideline. Great speed. Looks like Kensington again starting to really stand out and take this game into her own hands. Kensington, pace here outstanding from Taranaki.
Oh, just awesome. Just came around here, and I think she just saw the space when she receives the ball back again here. Great bounce out. Oh, there we are. Open them up. Okay, running, and those offloaders amazing. Gets onto the ball and then just backs her speed. Keeps going all the way, and a great finish. That's what you want to see. And getting themselves back into the game, just playing this running game. They just have these athletes, and they're playing to their strengths. And let's see if Canterbury can get their tap-off game going again. Here they are with a quickie play, pulling out.
Outstanding by Taranaki. So, putting Canterbury under a little bit of pressure now. They get a two-try lead, which does create a little bit of breathing space for Taranaki. Still 6.5 minutes to go in the game, so plenty of time for Canterbury here. Referee does call a penalty, so Canterbury will get a complete set here on the line again. Looking to a couple of their key players here. You've got Williams in again with the pod of Sims and McGregor. Just looking to work on that quickie right on the 7 metre. Looking for the dive through. Just making sure that defence is there. We've had the play on call. Nice call from the referee. And we snapped one. Didn't actually see that coming, boys.
The ref has just called, and we'll see where this ball's planted. Right just by the 7 there. And the ref has obviously called line, and the player's not made line, and he's in the best position. Really, really good work from the referee there.
Yeah, Peter Larson's been working hard with both teams to make sure they get 7 metres onside, and he's been very pedantic with it and right on the money. So it's been both ways. He's given Taranaki a couple of warnings, and that time he couldn't do it again. And very good decision to give Canterbury the touchdown on that occasion.
I think with that 7 metre line now, it's a little bit of the body mechanics, isn't it? You know as a player what the 5 metre feels like defensively, but 7, and that's almost what you saw there. She was about a metre and a bit off the line. Probably felt like she was onside, like we all do, but great call by the referee, and it was the play through as we see Taranaki right down on the line again. Really putting some pressure on Canterbury here. They want to hold that lead. Scoop from there on the last. Ball is still in play, ball goes down, so Canterbury will be happy with that. Looking to get a nice transition set to get these defenders off and bring on an attacking pod to have probably a nice finish off the back of this transition. So let's see how they go.
That's a great first hit from the middle there, and a late call. So they've had to come back and lost a little bit of momentum. But that, I think it's underrated, that first touch that you make just to go forward, and it kind of gets the whole team going forward. Let's see if they can build off this. Just get some momentum, get them back in. Great, strong touch. But we'll see if the referee has called penalty. Yeah, you can't make the touch with your arm straight. You have to bend your arms, cushion it, but you can get in front of the player.
Yeah, great work once again. Our referee trio, Peter Larson, Holly Thomas and Justine Matanga-Lui, working exceptionally well together out here and keeping such a nice free-flowing game too, really, for this 16 girls game. As we said, a nice little play. Attacking on that line again, keeping Taranaki honest here. Izzy Grant on the ball again, looking to set plays. Bringing in Williams, dumped by Izzy Grant. Williams on the ball, scoops through, space, releases to the winger, dots down. Referee's happy.
We hold our breath, just waiting for the moment. Bunnings Warehouse replay. Nice scoop from the 7 metre. Gets through. Here's the diving touch. We're wondering if it was made before or after the ball was gone. She's happy with the ball being gone. So that's a great touchdown to Canterbury. Just makes this a nail biter with 5 apiece. 3 minutes 33 seconds to go in this game. And what a beauty of a game we have. With the pressure time coming into play. Taranaki turnover possession to Canterbury at the 10 metre mark. Driving forward there, Stowers Smith, who's been prominent within this game, getting the troops to get to the right end of the field. It's looking good with Seebeck on there. Looking for a sweep play, I presume. Right, she does a dump.
Just looking, Stowers Smith just setting her up here, probably looking for a scoop off this. She's got good pace. She's beaten her player. Breaking through, winger can get free, looking inside to the link. 6th touch was called, but that's what we're starting to see. Those senior players breaking through. Scooping game is working well for both teams, so it's going to be who can execute the best on the back end of this as we get 2.5 minutes to go, and the pressure really comes on at 5-all.
Yeah, and you called it, Grant. She does have wheels, and it's good to see her go for it. So maybe she can get back on the back end of one with 2.5 minutes to go. Taranaki want to probably set it up here again. They don't mind changing the pace and then speeding up with a scoop. Here we go. Great work. And Canterbury onside, reading the play, and they're going to need to get some momentum. Maybe asking for some free meters there from the ref because they didn't get the ball back, but the ref says the ball's close enough for them to play on there.
That's right. But getting the meters up, nice transition. Again, that first touch getting strong. Second one, they're almost at halfway here. Should be very happy with this, getting right down into that attacking zone. As we see Kwalavatu on the dump again, scooping on that side. Space here, has a dive. Ooh, collision. That's tough, really attacking that goal line. The players just came together there, so the pace of this game, though, is just outstanding, isn't it? For first game for Canterbury, and I'm not sure around Taranaki whether they had one under their belt earlier, but the pace of this game for first game of the tournament, when off and the nerves are there, is just outstanding.
Yeah, it's been, from the get-go, been really, really quick. Good to see that she's got up, been able to actually sub. The refs are just hold up player, waiting for the next player, and Canterbury will have another go. They'll have to try ask for the touch count, so they just know how many they have to attack with.
On the in, play on, referee. No, it did call the dummy half. So good call by the referee. Good opportunity there by Canterbury. Almost slipped through on that one. And now Taranaki, a little bit of pressure. Just under a minute to go here. Looking to get the yards to give them one set on the back end.
And this is where the managers come into play. You always know the managers got the clock there watching, shouting to the team how much time they have. Oh no, we would have loved to have seen them to have another scoop. If Canterbury can get onto this ball really quickly, they might have the last say of this game. Yeah,
Definitely might get maybe 2, maybe 3 touches if they're quick. They want to get right down, be looking to get this new subbing attack on.
They definitely want to go for it now.
Oh, early goes the hooter, so it's going to be play through on this one. Got to release numbers. Ball down. Full time. What a cracking game, though. 5-5 is the end result between Canterbury and Taranaki. But boy, that was fast-paced.
Yeah, what a great game, and what a great day we've had. There's been excitement all around the park, all around the area, just showing how good this game has grown. And what a fitting end to this game. Canterbury taking on Taranaki, 5 apiece for these 16 ladies. Good showtime for these ones. Proud of the Taranaki crew and proud of the Deep South Canterbury. We look forward to seeing them further in the tournament on day 2 and day 3. And we sign off as we get ready for the next game on field 1. So it's touch. What a game.